It's a Michael McDonald kind of morning. I actually really like that song. It's a tad sensual, but it's a rainy day in Hudson, Ohio today. It's out there pouring. There's leaves coming down, and we're about to enter hideous season. Truth be known, I really hate fall, and I used to love fall as a kid. It's beautiful, and you get to eat pumpkin pie and do all that kind of shit, but now all I do is work. It's hours and hours and hours a day, several days a week, to clean up the leaves and stuff, and then everything. It's just a miserable time of year, but we're on the early side of it. Things still are pretty green and not all that yellow as of yet, but this is just bringing down a bunch of stuff that I'll have to mow and clean up pretty soon. Joe's on his way over from Kent. We're gonna go eat. I'm starving. We're gonna go get Panera. And I've got to get that oil today because I need to be mowing tomorrow, and I am empty. Like, I emptied the blower that I don't use very much into the trimmer to finish my lawn the other day. So I'm on fumes on everything. So I've got to replenish that. Meeting tonight with Amy Bauer, figure out what the hell's going on with this group work. And then I looked at the assignment requirements for the discussion due today, and it's like 4 paragraphs on organizational structure of the company you work for. Well, I'm using E39 source, and it's going to be a very simplistic organizational structure, which pretty much consists of like 3 people. So I have to find the book and analyze the 10 requirements, or analyze E39 source based on the 10 criteria of organizational structure. And as I texted a few people yesterday, I'm finding that all the College of Business teaches is policy. And it's the very policy itself put in place to correct the problems that is creating the problems. The solution is the problem in business. That's, if I had to summarize the College of Business in one thing, one sentence, the solution is the problem itself. It's people that are just stupid and can't self-govern, and then that's kind of the other thing. But all right, I'm not gonna bitch today for like an hour like I did yesterday. We'll keep today under 20 minutes, I think. So I'm reading some information about one of my favorite cars, the DB5, and I'm realizing, did you guys know this, that thing made 282 horsepower out of a dual overhead cam straight 6 and 280 foot-pounds. That really surprises me. This is 1963 through 1965. Almost 300 horsepower in the 60s out of this straight 6 Martin. I don't know the displacement on it. It was probably like a 4-liter or something. Specifications: top speed 143, 0 to 60 in 8 seconds. That's pretty slow, probably due to the transmission. I don't know if they were, somewhere it just said they were 5 speeds. 5-speed ZF or a 3-speed auto. So you could get a 5-speed manual. Surprised it's not quicker than that. It said it's 4-liter, 3,995 cc. So 4-liter inline 6, not bad. So I went to lunch with Joe, spent some time at Panera. It was an inside day, it was really crowded. Went to the mower place and picked up the oil, and that was kind of the extent of my travels today, aside from the meeting tonight. Came back here after that, he dropped me off, and I mixed up a batch of oil and got everything totally full, which is good. I had hoped to get some mowing done today. Oh God, is that another one of those things? Holy shit. Yeah, it is. Look at him. That's ridiculous. We're gonna have to kill him unless he crawls in that crack. God. All right, let the brutality begin. This brutality segment today. I had hoped to get some mowing done today. That was not the case. It was just way too wet after it piss poured for like an hour. Pretty hard rains today. All right, so we got to pull them out and then beat them to death. Yeah, come on, you little bitch. That's hard to do with one hand. No, crap. He went under there. Okay, I need to spray, some sort of a spray can. Lure him back out. What do we got? I'm not wasting Zano on him. Oh, I got compressed air. That'll work. Definitely. Unless he can go under there far enough. Jesus. It's blowing all the crap out of the quarter onto me. Plan B. I got Loctite spray adhesive. I got
brake clean. I got penetrating lubricant. Got WD-40. I have wasp killer. I tried that before on these things. It doesn't work. We're gonna try a bottle of water and some sort of mix. It's my degreasing agent. Unfortunately, I think once he's under that 2x4, he can go anywhere. Man, that's a big one too. Oh, you son of a bitch. He may have to die another day. Name the guy that played Bond in that movie without looking it up. Trivia. He's not coming out. Crap. Well, I went to the meeting tonight. I met with the group from the Portage County Housing Authority. They showed us their facility. It is totally full of papers. I mean, thousands of square feet of filing. And totally antiquated way of doing record keeping. So they want to move to a digital system where they scan and upload documents and keep digital files instead of huge arrays of file cabinets, which makes sense. They're only about 25 years late on that decision. So it's our job over the semester in this class to come up with a presentation of different vendors and their solutions to that, costing information, space and storage. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the oil, but I never did. That's why my hood doesn't fit. It was popped open. So we've just got to present a list of vendors that are going to be able to supply that. We don't really know enough information right now. What kind of documents, how many, how frequently, other attributes. I don't know yet. So we're going to have to work closely with them to figure out their requirements, expectations, and specifications, and then go around and figure out what vendors offer a product and or a service like that. It's very, very, very common for businesses to want to have digital copies of files instead of physical paper, so it shouldn't be too hard to find 1,000,007 companies that do this kind of thing. And we have the whole semester to do it, so it doesn't look like it's going to be too impossible. We just have to put together a presentation, a plan for implementation, but not actually do it. So I don't really care if it works, I just need to tell them what to do in order to make it work, which is nice from my standpoint. My group, kind of a mixed bag, shall we say. I think that's a really good way to put it. One guy drives a Maserati. He's got a Ghibli, brand new white Ghibli. Not all of the group speaks English, which is a bit of a roadblock, but it's a mixed bag, so we're gonna work on it. But tomorrow's gonna be really busy. I've gotta take this knowledge test. The accreditors have come into the university to see if our college is actually learning everything. So it's 70 questions, 75 minutes, multiple choice. No resources available whatsoever. A couple questions from each core class from the College of Business to see if we're learning the fundamentals of that class, the big ideas. It does not count towards our grade, so it should be pretty quick tomorrow. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take my class tomorrow. Really need to do 1 or 2 yards, and I need to go to my grandmother's house not only to visit her, but I need to pick up the phone. Then I'm gonna be switching the number over to my 7 on Friday when it arrives. So I've got to make the trip down there tomorrow night probably. It's going to be a really, really busy day, but we'll get it done. So I'm going to get out of Spiderland here and go to bed and shower and shave because I look like shit. And I'll speak to you guys tomorrow on Thursday. Good night.